It's 305 Radio through an internet blast on your digital platch. International podcast. Sit down with a tall glass. Take it from brass. You can learn a little something. Have a good laugh. Now, if you're late to this party, don't forget they got episodes on deck for you to check. The archive deep, lit like car lights be. You ain't seen this much exposure since Cardi B. Hey, plug in the scene like plumbers on pipe leaks. Running they numbers up. Shows drop weekly. Guests from everywhere, but still rep home team. 305, not just a name, they promoting. So relax, put your feet up, smoke some of your re-up. Enjoy the show with the exclusive meetup. Yeah. Dade County, know the style. It's Struck and Dre Mav on your radio dial. On Dre 05 Radio. They on that Dre 05 Radio. Struck and Dre Mav on your radio dial.
Welcome to 305 Radio. My name is Struck. I'm here with Dre.
What's up, Miami?
And today we have Gill Graff.
Yeah.
Marcolen Hayes.
Yes, sir. We here.
Gentlemen, introduce yourselves. Tell me a little bit about yourselves. What do you do?
My name is Gill Graff. I'm a rap artist, songwriter, producer. But mainly I'm an artist, but I'm kind of going more towards songwriting and making beats. I've been doing this for a minute now, man. I've been doing it for a while. I've been rocking shows. I'm kind of, all over the place, as far as like making music. And I'm kind of going into different genres now, but mainly it's hip hop, rap,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Marcolen?
Well, my name is Marcolen Hayes from TGT Entertainment. We're a Miami-based entertainment management firm. We have about 4 or 5 artists under our label.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised in Miami. I've been here 20 years since I was real young. I was born in New York.
Okay.
And I rep Miami to the fullest because this is the place that, that basically
Not
birthed
Pines?
me. No, not at all. Not at all. It's just, sometimes you gotta move around Florida, man. It's a Florida thing. It's the whole,
South
Florida.
Yeah.
Still Dade County.
You know what I
right?
mean?
That was so savage. That was so savage. I love it.
I'm glad you said that, though.
She was opening. Yeah, I opened her up for the liner. That's what I did.
I'm glad you said that, though, because this is a Miami podcast. So.
Yeah. Facts.
not a
Yeah,
Pines
nah,
podcast.
but
That was great, though.
had
That was
just
great
dropped-
timing.
We had just dropped some new joints.
Yeah.
How I Want is out now. I had just dropped my new record. The After Party is out now, and
Getting right into it.
yeah. It's just I had to finish my little drop real quick.
No, but that's good, though, because I first heard about you guys. Well, I've heard about you guys for quite some time, and then hear you guys collab on that one track was pretty dope. It's a dope track. What's the name of it?
How I Want.
Yeah.
All right. And that's a video with all the cars. The bright
Yeah, that
lights.
was dope, right?
Yeah,
People were
yeah,
loving that. It was very appealing to the eyes.
That's
That's
what's
what
up.
we were focused on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's up. And Gil, I know that. So since you're an artist, I saw the video where you jumped on one of these trends.
Which one, bro?
Which
Oh, I know you
This
talking
guy's a
about.
cool guy. I'm telling you, he's a cool
I'm
guy.
saying.
You talking about with the one with the with the producer guy.
That producer guy. That guy. I mean, and it was dope dope freestyle.
Thank you, bro.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that was.
But
him.
I mean, you ended
It was
up
to the
trying
Hit
the
Boy.
producer.
I didn't think I was trying them, I think I was just doing like just kind of what do you call it, like just
It's
wordplay.
competition.
It was
yeah,
good
that's
wordplay.
it.
Wordplay.
I gotta
Yeah,
give it to you.
yeah.
It was good wordplay.
It was just wordplay, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that friendly. I don't know. I thought it would be captivating,
Yeah.
but I think I probably failed at that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I thought it was dope. I thought it was
You know
dope.
what I mean?
liked
Like, I
it.
felt like-
Yeah,
I felt like
I had liked it because at the end of the day, like, this is hip hop. You know what I mean?
Right.
It is.
There's always, competition is
Yeah.
strong, bro. So you got to stay on your swords. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to stand out, and I probably did it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be the
You
same.
did it
as
the
every
Miami
other
way,
artist.
nigga. You did it the Miami way. You
Yeah,
took
bro,
something
so-
and you were like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own shit and make this shit better. Fuck it.
Yeah, but
You know what
shout
I'm
outs to him though, bro. My bad. I mean, if he
That's
sees
what's
it like that, it wasn't even like that. My intentions weren't to
Yeah,
try him. It was actually friendly wordplay. And I just want to make that clear. If
Nah,
he
that's
ever-
cool.
Shout out
I
Hit
I
Boy,
threw
man.
that
he's
out
one
there.
Of the, he's one of the
No,
greatest right now,
I think
man.
it's cool. I like the fact that you did ask me that because I feel like there's a lot of people who are asking the same thing. Like B-Wave asked me the same thing. He goes,
Facts.
you tried him, right? Like, he's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be like, yo, I'm not gonna put you on, because I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's this little, trying to try me and say, you think I'm gonna put him on? So I get that kind of vibe too. I get that,
yeah.
But I was just trying to stand out and be different than the other artists who are probably.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm sure the effect, if he did hear it, I'm sure I'm sure he got a lot of demos and he had like a lot of the trendings and he had to look through them. So
Yeah.
if you were going for like
The
trying
regular
to have it
comment.
stick out,
Right, you need to do something different.
I think,
Yeah. Did he ever listen to it? I'm not sure.
Hey, it was dope. It was dope either way. It
I
was
liked
dope.
it. It was
Appreciate
dope.
it.
I fuck with it,
All right. So, gentlemen, how long have you been making music?
Bro, it's kind of like when I first started making music, it was a few years, so I was kind of like embarrassed about saying, 3 years. You haven't been making music long enough, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm going like on 11 years, and it's like now I don't even want to say that. Damn, it's 11 years. You still, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so now, but I think people say that it takes about 10,000 hours, 10 years to be great at what you do. So yeah, I'm going on 11 years now, bro, and I mean I've come a long way, but I'm obviously not where I want to be yet, So,
How have you changed as an artist?
well, I think making music is like going to the gym. It's like the more you do it, the better you get. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like, I feel like my delivery has gotten better as an artist. I've gotten way better. Just lyrics, delivery, content. So I think that's the main thing. But I've always kind of stayed true to my brand, which is more like motivational raps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type to be like trap, like talking about like selling this and selling that. I'm always keep it real, and sometimes that's still a fault. You know what I'm saying? But my branding has always been like inspirational, like, yo, look where I came from, like where we come from. Like I'm from a third world country. Like here I am chasing my dreams, the American dream. So that's kind of like where my music always reflected in a way.
Where you from?
Venezuela.
Yeah, Venezuela.
And there's not many of us, bro. There's only me, I think Emilio Rojas. There's a new dude that's making noise too. I forget his name, but I'll bring it up soon. And bro, I mean, we gotta stick together, I think,
Yeah.
Especially in hip hop. Like there's not that many of us. But shout outs to Emilio Rojas. I think I'm gonna put you on to him. He's from New York. He's living in LA now, and I've brought him down. We did shows here in Miami. Like, yeah, man, we did.
Dope. Yeah.
Dope.
You had shown me some of his stuff. It was
Yeah,
dope.
he's amazing.
Yeah,
He's very
definitely,
dope.
definitely.
Very dope. Yeah.
All right, dope. All right, Marcolen. So, how long you been making music?
I've been making music for about almost a decade, since
All right.
2013. Maybe that was my first release. It was called Ambitious of a Hustler. So I'm coming up to 10 years now.
Okay.
And it's been a crazy 10 years, bro. I've opened up for a lot of great artists that have come down. Mobb Deep, Smoke DZA, Dipset, The Locks, you know what I mean? And it's been an amazing journey, bro, just to see how my music has changed from then to now.
That's dope. That's real good.
Speaking of how you guys have changed as artists, you guys are dabbling into different genres and kind of expanding and just showing your versatility. Can we talk about the music back then, the music now, and why you guys are opening up to all these different new sounds, specifically you with this new track and
Yeah,
this
the
new
Afro
music
Party,
video?
yeah.
You're bringing the Afro-Latin beats into it. Talk to me about that.
The times are changing, music is changing, the way that we listen to music. And to me, I feel like live instruments and that type of Latin sound, it sticks out to me. We're from Miami, we are Latin, I'm Cuban Dominican. And, it's good to stick to the roots, but just in hip hop in general, like it's just changing. I feel like every 6 months to 5 years, it's changing that rapidly that we have to, as artists, evolve, but still stay true to our sound. So
We talking about Miami? Like Miami sound? Or
well, just
music?
sound,
Your
just
sound.
music sound.
'Cause I feel
Your
like
sound.
My sound, like
Okay,
like,
our
I mean,
sound.
like
in
my
particular.
sound, but
Your sound in
Gotcha,
particular.
gotcha.
I'm thinking a lot of artists are feeling the same way because there's so much songs and things pumping out every day. There's like 60,000, 50,000 songs being dropped.
crazy.
So how are you as an artist gonna stick out and try to provide for your family with these checks you're getting from Sound Exchange or wherever you get them from? But you got to evolve with the music, and I feel like I've done that from then to now.
Okay. You just said something really important, and I want to get into the business aspect of it because
Okay.
I think you guys have also grown, and I've seen that personally from when you guys first started doing, open mics and little shows and stuff like that to where you guys are now. You have an entertainment firm that you're a part of. I see you working on content and doing your own thing as well. So how important is the business when it comes to your artistry, not just with music, but with visuals, all your content, everything?
I feel like extremely important.
Yeah.
It's as important as creating the music and creating the sound and
Or more
trying to
sometimes,
build
right?
a community and a fan base.
Yeah.
But if you don't have, your paperwork right, or you don't know exactly what you're doing when you're registering songs, or you're trying to put things up to actually get registered on Billboard and all that stuff, then everything falls through the cracks. Like right now, BeatStars, let me just say this, a lot of the producers and the music that I've done, it's with producers that I know, either from Miami or I've had some type of contact with these people, a personal relationship. So for me to have to jump on BeatStars or YouTube, and for these producers to take 150% out of a record that they haven't even heard.
Stop. What do you mean 150%?
150% of the 200% songwriting and publishing. So if you jump on and if you read those contracts, and it's crazy to me because I'm like a 50-50 guy. You know what I'm saying? Like B-Wave can vouch for me. I give him some of my publishing too, because he's one of the best engineer producers like in Miami, period. You know what I mean? And it's crazy.
Shout out Miami
it's crazy.
B-Wave.
Yeah, it's just
Brandon, what up?
B-Wave's always been a dope
B,
vibe.
what up? Yeah. No, I've been with B since maybe 2015, 2016, around there. But just jumping back and to finish off what I was saying, it's super crazy, and I feel like that's something that's also changed with creating music, because there's so much label and there's so much tax on trying to create a sound. You can try to either make the beats, or you can try to mess with these producers that are taking so much publishing and so much songwriting off of a thing they never even heard. You know what I mean? And I've been feeling that lately, because a lot of the artists that we work with too, they're like, yo, this is crazy when you open their eyes to it, because it's been like that like maybe past 4 or 5 years. I don't know if it's like a standard, but I've worked with other producers before and messaged them through BeatStars, and it's been like a 50-50 split. Don't get me wrong, but it's crazy, Gil. Like,
But wait, hold on, because he knows more about that, about the business aspect than I do. You know what I'm saying? He obviously has a company and all that, right? So I want to understand. Maybe you can kind of. What do you mean by 150? Because isn't 100 the
that's
most?
where my head
Okay,
is
so-
at, bro. That's his.
That 100 was the
waiting for
biggest.
pause because I'm like, yo,
Well,
what
he's
do you
counting
mean
it as a
150%?
200.
it's a 200% pie when you register it on your pro, right?
Okay, word.
Because you
when
get the actual production of the music,
Yeah.
and then you
Exactly.
get the actual song, which
The
is
same-
the lyrics.
Exactly. The
Okay,
same thing
okay,
when it comes to
gotcha.
Sound Exchange. You get, if you're the artist and you own it, you get owner. It gets registered to your catalog. For
Yeah.
owner and artist was 100%. So you're getting it on
Gotcha,
both
gotcha.
sides.
Okay.
So you're looking at two scales.
It's
Yeah,
two
yeah,
sides, yeah,
two- yeah.
because it's the
two
publishing and the
brackets.
songwriting. So a lot of the producers on YouTube, like hot stuff, and these are probably, I don't know if I'm sure they're making a lot of money off
Yeah.
of this, but it makes it difficult for independent artists who try to create a sound and then have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm about
And
relationships.
monetize it.
So
Exactly.
So let's break this down real quick.
Okay.
Tell me where the 150% portion comes into the deal.
Okay,
it's the
so
music, right? It's the
out of
music.
200%, they take 100% of publishing. If you're not buying it exclusive, but realistically, how many people have downloaded and made records on these songs before you buy the exclusive? That's why you can't. Put
It's
it
not
in
really an
sync.
exclusive.
Yeah, you can't put it in sync. You can't get sync placements like that. But the 150% is 100% publishing and 50% songwriting. It was never like that before. Or
Wow.
maybe people that I've worked with before, but it's insane, bro. Like,
But when you do get the exclusive, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, though. You can pretty much take out every other song.
Yeah,
out of
like
the,
if
know what
you
I'm saying? 'Cause
register-
now it
if-
becomes yours.
if you get the exclusive and then you copyright it, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Then you could do like an infringement, but that's gonna come on, bro. Like,
You got to put
Unless
a
it's
lot
like
of work into
yeah, bro.
cease
It's
and
gonna be too
desist-
much money and
cease
lawyers,
desist
you throw-
lawyer.
That's why you need a team,
bro.
bro. Like I don't have a team. He's been telling me to get a team for a while. Like
You need
it's
to
just
get
me.
you need to
know?
get your
Yeah.
own producer
Shout
at
out-
first.
Yeah.
Like,
shout
don't
out
do
the
that.
team, man. TTT,
that leasing
gang.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, bro, B-Wave taught me how to make beats. So whenever I don't make beats,
Shout out B.
I
man.
work with him. You know what I'm saying? Or we kind of collaborate. Like I might start on something and be like, yo, I'm sending it over to him. He can make it way better. You know what I'm saying? Then we work like that.
Nice.
Yeah, B-Wave is the man, bro. So,
Facts.
but yeah, it's facts. It's
He's
definitely
linked
you
us.
got to
He-
get your own
he-
producer.
He linked us actually. He linked us.
Yo, I would not have thought about that 150%.
That's crazy.
That
That makes you not want to be in the
Yo,
business,
that's
right?
why.
I'm
so, like,
saying, right?
But that's
No,
why people are. That's why the talk is about creating a sound with a producer.
Yeah.
But
I think
there's a lot-
songwriters is like that too, right? Songwriters get a lot of big pieces of the
Well,
pie.
that's where the money's at.
It depends if like
That's-
you're
I
doing
think
like
that's-
if you're doing like a
bro.
sync or
I don't want the fame, bro. Like
I just
give
want
me the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't give a fuck about the fame. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, I used to when I was younger. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I want to be famous and whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
now I don't give a fuck. Now I got a family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be
Facts,
financially
But
stable.
if you don't, but if artists are not up on these type of things, then
they lose out.
it's gonna be. It's supposed to be like a yin yang. There's supposed to be like a balance, you know, between songwriters, producers, label execs. Obviously, it's been tallied for a while, a long time now.
Yeah.
People are getting 7 points on each contract type, you know, major contracts.
And that's the thing. People, it's knowledge is power. They don't know. They're unaware. Being ignorant to this part of the business has been the best thing for the people on the
Right,
the
exactly.
inside.
You gotta know your stuff, man. You got to, because I've dealt with little stuff here and there, and at the level I'm at, I feel like I've been doing pretty good, and I've been growing the past 10 years. And to deal with certain people that they'll put anything in a contract, and if you don't really read it or go through it, it's like, yo, that was a little funny. You know what I'm saying? There's like intuition, you know, that pops in. Like, damn, I should have read a little deeper into that. You know what I mean? And
I mean, you've been doing music for some time, so it feels like you've gone through this quite a number of times.
maybe out of 500 times, maybe 50 times.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, and it's
You didn't learn the fucking fifth time, bro?
No, but this is like in different pots too. Like, you know, hip hop is not only creating the music, it's producing the music. It's putting together the sets. It's dealing with the models, dealing with the assistant director, the director of photography. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. That's
So
true.
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. When we linked up for the How I Want video, he directed a lot of the shit. Like, yo, you know how these people are. You gotta make sure you get this. You gotta get this for this people. You gotta get this for the models. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was pretty good. With that.
I did
So
like a
he's
background
definitely-
producer type, you know, just for producer for the video. But shout out LGP Films, them boys put in that work.
Well, now that you started, you've gone from artist to, you know, management, right?
Yeah.
You've had to learn about all these contracts. What's the one thing you would say for one to keep an eye out with these contracts?
Terms, just the terms, period. If you have a 4 or 5 year term, make sure you know what percentage that you're giving out to certain individuals, XX, and just pay attention to that. You know, it's not only going to be a number. Sometimes they might write it out. You know what I mean? Or sometimes they might put a different font to it, or depending on who is signing to, they might want to say it's fancy and put it on a black paper and red ink.
What's the grimiest thing you've seen in a contract?
Yeah. No, like I've seen like 360s like for management, you know what I'm saying? Like people I have my own management squad, you know what I mean? I have my people I came up with and we've been doing it like legit. But just, you know, just looking around in Miami, like, okay, let's try to, you know, sell some of the music and stuff like that. And 360s basically.
360s
like,
are crazy, bro.
it's like they want to manage you. They want everything. They want your merchandise. They want pieces of everything instead of just the publishing.
Because before it wasn't the merchandise.
No, but the digital game has changed, man. The digital game, like everything online now, there's record, there's reports. It's not so much of an audit because everybody can look at it.
Let's talk merch though, because both of you guys have merch, right?
Definitely.
Where can we find it? How did that come about? What's up with your merch?
So I have a website. It's called I think it should be on my Instagram. I'll check it out right now. But definitely have so I have like period of times where I release merch every once in a while. It's not like I have a website where it's like available at all times. You know, I just kind of say like, oh, I'm releasing this one and it's a limited time only. You know what I mean? So I definitely got to get my merch website together. I just feel like, honestly, from a personal point of view, which people have told me like, yo, you got to get a website, and I had a website. But I just feel like, and so many people are going to social media now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't remember going the last time I went to a rapper's website. You know what I'm saying? Me personally.
Yeah, but which rapper has something for you to go to the website for?
Right. Yeah.
Unless it's Travis Scott that you want to get his kicks.
Right. But even is that a thing? Like,
that's
don't
what,
you go to, like,
that's
Nike
what the
or some
website
shit, you
comes
know?
into play. Like,
Well, yeah, and I think you should have a website.
Yeah. Or you should have like what do you call it? Like one of those
How about this? Think about this. If Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything goes down, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but you gotta let's stick on that same train, right?
Okay.
But not only does it go down, but think about this: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. It's momentarily, you know, spurts of promo.
Just
It's-
instant.
Yeah, it's like almost
There
that
and
quick
done.
dopamine hit when
Yeah.
you're playing a video game. Like you got through the cars.
You got through the cars.
You're playing Fortnite. You're playing one of these
facts.
games, you know, Call of Duty or whatnot. you know, that you win the game, that small hit of dopamine, you tagged somebody, that dopamine hit. But how long will that last? Because think about it. We have to be on social media to make an impact. You actually have to be promoting constantly.
Yeah,
A website you could include in all your promo. So you find your website?
Yeah. So it's just gillgraff bigcartel.com. I mean, we know Big Cartel. So, but yeah, I did have gillgraff.com. I just didn't renew it yet, just because I was kind of
don't because what happens is people there's a search to find out what's being searched, right? So if you've hit gillgraff.com a bunch of times, you're putting numbers on the board.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna buy it, and then they're gonna try to sell it to you for a lot more than what it costs.
Hey, I've seen that before. I've seen other people buy artist names.
I'm talking about 50,000
Yeah,
for a page.
You're never gonna see that joint again.
gillgraffmusic.com.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's so again, it's that's kind of like what I do when I just release merch. It's just kind of like, you know, a little bit limited amount, and then that's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? People personally hit me, or I might just, you know, give them that link, that Big Cartel link.
Okay.
How do you do it, Marcolen Hayes?
He got a website.
Hayes, baby. Well, I own marcolenhayes.com. I don't have that up anymore because it's more of a team effort right now. So tgtentertainment.com. We have merch. We have About Us. We have bookings, scheduling. We have the media group on there.
They have a newsletter.
Yeah,
they have
definitely. Like we're just, you know, we're just trying to, I'm not gonna say trying. We're getting to every angle that we can.
Got it.
To get the names out there, to, you know, to bring in bookings and stuff like that, and that definitely helps because it's direct. You know, it's not like Instagram. Like, it's a whole bunch of fucking phonies and shit. You know, hitting you through messages like. I don't even look through my messages until a few days because there's so many fucking hidden requests.
You get a lot of bots and a lot of people trying to scam you.
It makes me not like want to get on those social media sites anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
What's that link that you click on that link and there's a bunch of like other links?
The link tree.
That's what you're looking at.
Yeah. So
you got me lost until you said it. I was like, links with links.
Links and links.
There's a girl named Brianna. Her name is Breezy. She's from Taste Creators. She's from Philly. She works with a lot of underground artists. Okay. Not underground only, but, you know, a lot of artists. And she was the one who told me, like, yo, you need to get this link tree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once she hears this podcast and I say, yo, I don't even know the link to my merchandise website, to the website.
It's over, bro.
She's going to be like, yo, what the you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we
Still
doing, bro?
What are you doing?
She gave me a whole, like, list of things to do. She's amazing, by the way.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
you should get on that list. She
well, you got someone right next to you that.
He has a lot of things going on. You know,
I always tell him.
You know, I just need a team because I want to focus on the music. You know, like, And nowadays you got to be able to do everything. You know.
But you know what? But you know what it is too about having like a legit team. Like, it's you depend on your team, but everybody has their own individual tasks. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. It's like you gotta push for the team also. You know what I mean? And keep things motivated. It's not easy like trying to build. You know, I'm sure. You guys have been doing it for a while. Have your own team on the side, and it's not easy to build up with people that are consistent as you, as hungry as you. You know what I mean? And are all in.
And going with that, you fall victim to saying, well, these people I'm working with are not as hungry as me. Because when you start working with interns and you start people that are just coming off the street, like if someone comes on board and says, yo, let me help you guys, you let them, you know, the criticism could come in, and that's where you have to humble yourself and be like, I got to teach the people around me everything, because you don't want to fall into that ego trip.
No, you can't. It will never work. The morale, the chemistry, everything will be off
at all. So. And let me tell you, I've worked in teams where there's someone like that looking at me, and I'm like, bro, Pablo, this is the last time we're working together, bro. Like, I'm trying to help you out. You know
why?
I mean?
Like, why am I here right now?
Yeah, exactly. But definitely. Let me tell you, it's good to have a team, and like he said, everyone has their own tasks. Like, you build off their strengths. Yeah, you know, and then everyone builds off their strength. You know, Dre does this, you'll do that, you do this, and I'll do that.
Just to kind of go back in my history, like I grew up with a bunch of graffiti writers. So all of my friends who could be my team, who were potentially my team, they're doing their own thing, like chasing their own dreams. You know, now I gotta get another team. You know? The people that I grew up with,
You need
they're
a
not.
new team.
It's team hopping.
My team is they're graffiti writers. You know, it's like I grew up, like I said, with Dism, Tragic, 3i. You know, like these are my guys that I grew up with. So it's like they're chasing their own dreams. You know, Draps is my boy. Draps is he's in Spain, like doing some work. Like they're all over the place. Right.
It's just you just gotta meet just some humble people, bro, and just that are on.
My
the
girl's
same
my
path.
team. That's it. My girl and I. You know,
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
cool team
that's
too.
dope.
Shit,
That's a good team
And
right
she's
there.
chasing her own dreams too. Like she's an actress. Yo,
Of
like,
course.
I'm telling you. I'm like I chill with a bunch of like dope ass people. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Which
like
that's great. That's
which is amazing. But
Right.
everybody's chasing their own dreams. You
But
know, it's
yo,
like
you-
we're all bosses. You know
You
what I'm
have
saying?
to be. You have. It's better to be around dream chasers than
Absolutely,
people
yeah.
that are not chasing their dreams.
With that being said, who are your influences, both musically and just in life in general?
I think
Who'd you grow up
just
on? I'm
me?
wondering. Yeah. Who's
Man,
your
it
favorite
was
artist
like-
growing up?
it was the Locks, man. It was
For real?
Jadakiss.
Okay.
Yeah, because I grew up like with my cousin. That's what they were listening to. I grew up on a lot of T.I.
Locks was
Like
just
I
here.
grew up on a lot of Hot Boys, especially like Hot Boys came out, it was over. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you go to the Jada show? The Jada was just here.
Yeah, he was just.
I had went to the Currency show. I had went
My
to the-
boy,
to the Currency show.
apparently he was doing some shit on Instagram where he was saying like, "Yo, I'm helping out artists." I don't know if you guys heard
Well,
about
shout
that.
out Heron
No.
because he's the one who brings these
Oh,
artists
yeah,
down
he brings
here and
everybody
puts it
down,
together,
yeah.
so.
Shout out Harold.
Harold's been doing
for
it for
real.
a minute. He's been doing it for a
Yeah.
hot minute.
I got a
It's-
boy
Yo,
that works in
I'm
that
with it.
place in that venue, Skatebird,
Skateboard.
and he works
Dope.
there. And he goes, "Yo, they're letting me throw an event once a month or 2 a month or whatever." So he's like, "Yo, let's do something." So I might hit you guys up about that. Like,
Yo,
you know what I'm
do it.
saying?
Let
Like,
me
let's
know. Yeah,
throw
we
an
put something
event.
together.
Hell
you
yeah.
know? Bring some people to the door, make it like a vibe.
Yeah,
It'll definitely be a vibe.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's
And that place is dope, man.
it's low key. Yeah, that's the first time I've been there.
You
know, I'm
been
from
there?
that area, so it's
I
like,
haven't been, but I've seen it. I heard that they have a local market on the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah,
They have a whole skate park. They do
Yeah.
lessons, events,
dope.
music, all
Yeah.
sorts of
And the
things,
music,
so.
because sometimes those venues you don't really know how they sound like. So we actually see
Yeah.
a live performance. They sounded pretty good. Like
What place?
it's called
the
Skatebird.
Skatebird, Miami.
Skateboard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think
a
it's
new
like
spot
by,
with doing concerts. It's on
I think
80.
is it North Miami? I don't know.
No. That's
It's not really Wynwood. It's close. It's
no,
nearby.
That's the city. That's the city. That's by 81st and 2nd, 80th, something like that. 79th.
Well, look up Skatebird.
Yeah.
All you skatebirds.
So
Shout
the
out.
influence,
Look it up.
So the influence
Use
is the
Google.
locks, right? The locks.
Yeah, like I was just listening to like where it started first, and then I had built up on it, but
That's
a
dope.
lot of just the lot.
But you were born in New York too, right? So
Yeah, I
it
was
makes sense.
born in New York. I was born in New York, and then
New
I came
York,
down when I was
Pines,
7.
Anything but Miami.
Nah, but I've been down here. I've been down here since 7. But people always ask me, like, I don't deny it, but Miami is home. Like
Yeah.
this has been home for a long time.
That's
I have
what's
all
up.
my family down here, so it's
Yeah.
like. And besides, I have family up there still. I have family in Texas, Cali, all type of shit.
That's dope.
All right.
But Miami, bro, it's home, bro. You know what I'm
what's
saying? You
up.
see that
The
shit in my
fir-
eyes, bro. When I go anywhere, they ask me, "You from Florida? You from Miami?" Because they think everything is Miami and Florida.
Well, no.
Exactly. When you go out of town, like, yo,
Yeah.
damn. So how's I'm
You
gonna
from
be,
Florida?
I'm
I'm
gonna be in
from
Miami.
Miami.
I'm gonna
from
be in Miami.
Miami.
I'm gonna be at Disney World. Nigga, that's not Miami. Nigga. I'm not going up there for you, bro. Like,
What about your influences, Gil?
The first hip hop song that I listened to and that I fell in love with was Coolio's Coolio, the famous song
Gangsta's
Gangsta's
Paradise.
Paradise.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gangsta's
Damn.
Paradise. Yeah, that was
Rest
the
in
first
peace,
song that
Coolio.
I remember.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
in
rest in
high
peace.
school, and there was like a little school dance, and everybody when that song came on, everybody was going crazy, and I was like,
Yeah.
yo, like hip. I used to listen to rock back in the days. I used to listen to like Nirvana,
yo,
Yes.
Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Nah, I had to get older for that.
Yeah.
All that screaming in my ear, and then I
Oh,
started to
man.
enjoy it.
I love
And
all
then,
that shit.
So then that was I used to listen to him. Then Wu-Tang. I think Wu-Tang
Yeah,
came in
yeah.
right after. But I think my biggest influences growing up was definitely like the 03 era when we had Eminem,
Mm-hmm.
we had 50, we had Obi Trice.
Dope.
I mean, I'm sure the new cats don't even know who Obi Trice is. You know what I'm
He
saying?
hasn't dropped something in a long
It's been a
time.
long time.
Yeah, I mean, Cheers. That album was classic,
Yeah.
you know. So that was my best era. So I think that's probably my biggest influence. And now it's like J. Cole. I think J. Cole. Like
Dope.
Okay.
yeah, I like lyrics.
Okay.
How do you think
Yeah.
all of that transitions into your style as an artist nowadays, as far as what you wear and just how you carry yourself?
Yo, sorry to interrupt you. Mood Music, Joe Budden was the man back in the days.
He's still on the yo, I gotta drop
Joe
this.
Budden was the
Drop this.
big influence
Yeah,
back in the days, and I used to hear people tell me like, "Yo, who the fuck is Joe Budden?" Like, "Yo, Joe Budden is nice." Remember
He
he was
was a
battling, he
spitter,
was
he
about
was
to
a
battle
spitter, yeah.
Method Man, and people were like, "Method Man's gonna kill him." You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then, bro, then they heard about Joe Budden,
And then the battle
My
didn't
bad.
happen.
Didn't happen, but people nowadays like, yeah, he
Yeah.
could have killed Method Man. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't know about that.
yeah, it was a good. It's a
He
good
said,
debate.
I don't know about
I don't know about
that.
It's a good debate. It's a good debate. But Mood Music was amazing. Probably one of the best mixtapes,
Okay.
series ever. So how does it influence the style now? I mean, you want to go ahead and take that? Hayes.
Like my influences are constantly changing, maybe every year and a half too. Like right now I'm listening to the Locks and Wu-Tang and Both Thugs and Harmony and and Death Row. So now I'm listening to like a lot of Brent Faiyaz, Thundercat. Like that's from the top of my head. I've been the Drake and the 21 Savage, and
Okay.
at certain points like of creating music, I try to like stop listening to other people's music anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I guess it it helps. I guess it helps when it comes to production and trying to stay current with
Yeah,
what's
just know
going
what's
on
out
in the
there.
radios. Yeah, because like you gotta visualize and attack. You know what I'm saying?
course.
Like,
You do get
course.
influence.
so it's
right?
like yeah.
It does
so you
influence
got
you,
you,
like the
you know
way
you
you-
get influence, but you
Yeah.
evolve with the music that's that's around you, the music that you like, your fans like.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think you were asking about like how does it impact
Your
like,
style in
the
general and
right?
how you dress. And just
I
how
mean,
you
I
carry
think the reason the reason why I make inspirational and kind of music that that's uplifting and I think it came from that era of me listening to rock back in the days, because I feel like rap has always been braggadocious, like I'm getting more
Yeah.
hoes, you know what I'm saying, I got more bitches than you, I got more money than you, and rock at that point it's more like vulnerable in a way, you know what I'm saying. You could be be
Favorite rock band?
braggadocious.
Could be.
Favorite rock band?
Probably Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
Favorite rock band?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
Oh man, Metallica.
Oh, you can't go wrong with Metallica either.
I don't know. I'm like a big grunge rock, Nirvana, and then from
Okay.
there I like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
They're dope too.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know
All
what I mean?
classics.
Like,
Amazing,
alternative rock. Like I can't listen to that hard
Okay,
rock.
you-
Like,
I love
like
that
the
hard
metal
rock,
rock.
though.
My
Like the
girl loves that
Metallica?
shit too.
No,
Yeah, like I
like,
can't.
no,
like I
like,
listen to
no,
like
you have-
alternative, like
I think Metallica gets to like what is permissible, like because once
Yeah.
it starts getting heavy,
Corn.
but
like
once
corn.
you get to corn, it's like once you get to
That's
corn
another
status,
level.
I love corn.
Yeah.
Pantera.
And then-
what's the other one? Pantera.
Well, you have the classic Walk, Pantera Walk, the song Walk, which is epic. But I don't know, the harder rock is like Slaughter to Prevail. Yeah,
you putting me on game
Well.
about that. Yeah, I'm not like a,
it's
We're
it's
like
a
the
Russian.
soft
It's a
rock.
Russian.
yeah,
band.
like alternative.
It's a
soft,
Russian. It's
Green
a
Day.
Russian
like,
hardcore
Green Day is
band.
dope.
That's insane. But I
Yeah.
mean, like it's death metal all day.
I didn't start like appreciating Weezer and like all that music until like I got a little older and I got out of like the street stage
What's
of like
cool and
yeah,
what's
what's cool.
not.
Like
Yeah.
this music makes me feel good. Like it's dope. It's entertaining.
Yeah, word.
So it took me a little while, but yeah, I've been going around about it.
I mean, there was so many good bands though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you take a deep dive into that same era, that Nirvana, you have Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
You got
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of classics. You got a lot of dope stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys? Well, since you went from artist to management, is it what's the hardest lessons that you try to not allow your team to go through? That you
Contemplation of just too worried about one thing instead of balancing everything out when it comes to the front and the back end.
Okay.
Releasing music and then setting up the strategies and stuff like that, the marketing plans, and just not overthinking it and go with what works, go with the numbers and go with what people are telling you. That's why I love feedback. Like I thrive off of that, word of mouth, and when people listen to the music and you see their expressions, like I'm that type of person that like when I had first dropped my first mixtape, I was like in the streets with it, you know what I'm saying, and I just make sure that they're not waiting too long, not waiting to an extent that they're like, I don't know how this is gonna sound when it drops, or fucking let it drop. You're gonna know when people listen to it. So that's like the main thing. Just be consistent. Don't contemplate about the music, man, and
Just go.
love this shit, man. Yeah, just
go.
love it. Just go. Just like it's day one. You look in my eyes right now. I'm on go. You know what I'm saying about my music.
Yeah.
Like
That's
everybody
dope.
know, Hayes, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, the whole interview
like
you've
the
been like,
Twitter.
you've been mad like, well, yes, this is the proper way. But then
Yeah,
as soon as you got to your music, like, yo,
Yeah. You know what it is that I have to switch a lot of the days, like, and I tell the team about this all the time. Like, I have to switch from artist, like, to manager,
yeah,
to label
You're an
executive.
artist.
You know what I'm
hats.
saying? Like, yeah, just being independently doing it. So, like, one day you'll see I'm in like a different mode, and then another day I'm
Yeah.
like, so it's hard to match that. Like,
I'm with you.
know what
I'm with
saying?
you.
I kind of agree with what he said too regarding like the numbers, because I remember when we were doing the High One promotion,
Yeah.
we were looking at the stats and the audience, the targeted audience.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have people showing up on Spotify from Germany that are
Yeah.
listening to our shit. You know what I mean? And
Shit.
Yeah, hip hop
Yeah.
is big over there too.
yeah.
in
But
general.
Facts.
you know, what put me on to Germany vibe. You guys heard of Gary V?
Yes.
Gary
Yeah,
Vaynerchuk.
yeah.
So, I don't know how. I think I hit up one of his D-Rock. At that time, he was his photographer, videographer, or whatever. Actually, he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I fuck with one of your songs. Mind if we put this on one of the episodes, the Gary V episodes?"
word.
Oh,
I was
dope.
like, it was a song. I did a song with Burns for Mayday. It's called Clarity. And I was like, what? Like, hell yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? But you always have like that doubt. It's like, oh, they're never gonna use it.
Yeah.
He put it on one of his episodes for the Gary V episode. I forgot which episode it was. It was probably like 51 or something like that. Once that one came on, bro, you see that song, it got a bunch of like YouTube videos from motivational speakers now. You know what I'm saying? People are on
Dope.
in the gym listening to Clarity or whatever. Because I get
they're giving you the
through-
audience. They're
yeah,
telling
through
you this.
DistroKid, you see
Right.
all the videos of people are using it or whatever, because you're still
Yeah.
getting money from that, right? But yeah, man, that was after that. It was like it was a blessing, you know. So that got a big audience from that. And then also, if you look at Gill, because on Spotify you can see like the similar artists. There's a girl named, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Fifth Harmony, the girl group.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They,
it's a girl group. It's like kind of like Justin Bieber. It's like a younger fan or whatever.
Okay.
And there's a girl named Lauren Horegi. She's from here. She's from Miami. Her parents are Cuban and whatever. And she's part of that group. And they have a song called No Way that my daughter was listening to. And the song is dope. And then that girl Lauren Horegi, she's on the chorus.
Dope.
What I did was I removed everybody. I'm like, yo, this is a good song. I'm gonna turn it into like one of those hip hop, like inspirational, you know what I'm saying? I like soulful shit, bro. Like my shit is like soul. Like I love that, you know. So I removed everybody else in that song and I left her on the hook. Made a song, dropped it on SoundCloud, because obviously I can't drop it anywhere else. She heard it. That girl Lauren Horegi heard it, and she put "This is ill." Once she tweeted that, bro, you can find this shit on Twitter right now. Bro, my phone was going, it was going crazy with notifications, because those fans, they're like Justin Bieber fans. You know what I'm saying? So bro, I got a bunch of followers from that. I've been trying to get on a song, like a real song with her ever since. That group broke up or whatever. She just did a song with Snow the Product too.
Oh wow.
So she's been doing her thing for a while. And bro, we just haven't been able to get on a record. But yeah, so that gave me that. If you could look at similar artists for Gill Graff on Spotify, you'll see like Lauren, like a bunch of pop singers. You know what I'm saying? Like Lauren
dope.
Horegi.
Well, Lauren,
like,
if you're listening,
You're listening.
I spoke to her pops too, bro. Her pops, mad cool. He's like, yo, send me some records. I think I sent her a few records, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna send it to her. They never got back. I think she's going on tour or whatever.
Well, you can imagine how much that girl has on her plate.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. So that was a good vibe too, bro. Because there's always little situations like that you're like, damn. Like sometimes, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been doing this so long that sometimes you get into that vibe. At least me, maybe not you, right? You get into that space where it's like, yo, is something gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. Like I've been doing it for so long, bro.
man, you can't think like that, bro.
And then boom, something
Can't
happens.
think like that.
I have situations like that where Burns will tell me himself, like, yo,
Word.
you can't be like that, whatever. And then I'll have like a downtime, and it's like, and then I got like D. Ray Davis, the comedian.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, like, I love your shit. Your shit is dope. And it's like, what? Like, then you get picked up again. Now I'm motivated again, because obviously not that you lose motivation all the time, because I may lose it for a little bit, but then I get back on it because like, yo, it's what I love to do. It's my passion. Like I'm gonna do it regardless.
Facts.
But it's funny how life works. I feel like God sends me those little signs like, yo, you gotta keep on going. So, bro, ever since that day, I linked up with D. Ray. We went to the studio. Like, we went backstage when he did that show here in Miami. Met Flow Rider.
Okay.
That day too. And we went into the studio. Went to Circle House. And I sent him a few records. And he actually told me the other day, he's like, yo, send me some record. I'm in the studio with French Montana. And I saw him that record you did. And I sent him the record, and he's like, but those opportunities that are there that are,
As long as they're calling you for these opportunities,
bro,
you're good.
exactly.
Yeah, you're doing something right.
And so just to kind of go back in full circle, like, bro, he's making music now, and it's amazing. Like, I'm not saying it just because he's cool people. It's like, because some people, sometimes comedians, they'll go ahead and make music, and it's like, it's trash or whatever.
Look
or
at
other people
Duval, man.
he had a hit.
Smile
Exactly.
bit. Yo,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
a
that's
smash.
right. Yeah.
Yo, nobody could cap off of that.
So
Yo,
D-
shout out him, bro.
Yeah.
Duval, for real.
So D-Ray got a song with Soul Child. He has a song with T.I. Like, he's making moves. Like, he's dope, man.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, man, like, you never know. You never know who's listening. You could be, like, down one day, and then you never know who you're actually
You're right.
impacting,
You're right.
Fact.
Any dream collabos, you guys?
Dream collabo.
Hayes. I want to go collab with Hayes. Hayes.
Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Dream collabos. Maybe Snoop Dogg,
Drake.
Nas, Drake.
Doing with Drake, you're out here. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Well, yeah, you never know.
Dead or alive?
Yeah, dead or alive. Dream collabo.
Michael Jack, man. Mike Jack, man.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
Maybe
On a
Frank
reggae beat?
Sinatra, man. You know,
Yeah.
that would be dope. Real.
Nah,
dope.
but obviously, I think Eminem's the biggest artist.
The biggest
ever.
artist of what ever in the world.
I mean, he's the highest selling. I'm not saying he's the best rapper, but he's.
I don't think it's about the numbers all
So
the
you
time.
don't think Eminem's a good rapper?
Oh, I think he's he's the greatest lyricist. I just get people hate him a lot though, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he gets killed a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm older, and I'm like, yo, Eminem is nasty. Like,
Yeah.
he's incredible. But yeah,
Yeah, nah, he's one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? The thing that happened with Machine Gun Kelly and that kind of like
I think that was a
fueled, like-
publicity stunt, man.
I don't know, but whatever
How?
worked,
Because
Bad publicity is good publicity.
whatever worked for Machine
Yeah.
Gun Kelly, he
Yeah,
went number
fact.
one twice.
But
You
what
know
do
what I'm saying?
why?
Back to back.
Explain. I
did
wanna
he
know.
go number one with a rap album though?
No, he didn't. But the
That's
Diablo,
what I'm
what was it
talking
called?
about.
I think the
He
Diablo
fucking
was pretty
quit,
dope.
bro. He quit after
Nah,
that.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did yet.
That pushed his name in the forefront.
Yeah,
But did you know that his album after that flopped?
Bro, did you care there was an
Diablo?
album out after that? Though?
Was there an album?
I mean, I thought there was one album. You said there was two.
Who?
well, it was the
What-
Diablo,
did
I
you say
think,
there
or
was
something
two
like
albums?
that. The Hotel Diablo, and then he came out with the rock album.
But that's the thing. He's not. It put his name in the forefront
yeah, because
you know
he's
what I'm
facing
saying?
off
To do
with
what,
Eminem.
though?
You know what I'm
for
saying?
anything.
For
Like he
publicity.
could have ran for governor after that.
But
Everybody knew his name at that
That's
point.
what I'm
you
saying,
know?
is
It
to
was-
get his name
was
out
there.
into
It was all over
everything.
social media. So it would, if it was a publicity stunt, then
It
I'm all
worked.
for it.
I don't know.
It
man.
worked.
I-
Yeah,
Did it
because
work?
nowadays?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it
why?
definitely did, because we're having this conversation right now.
Yeah,
because of Eminem. Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. But I did. Okay. So, yeah. You're right.
He just caught up.
But-
He just caught up right
yeah,
now.
no, but okay. What I'm saying is that his rap album flopped, but now he's the biggest. He's
Biggest rock-
huge in rock
Bro,
now, right?
he came.
I mean, I don't know,
know.
but I
He
know he's
came
big
back.
in rock.
Yo,
yeah.
I don't know. He came
Yo,
out
no
with some
cap. His
grunge
rock
goth.
music, I love it. I
So
love
wait,
it.
wait. You guys are singers or rappers, or
I
what
do
do you
little-
consider yourselves?
I'm a rapper. He's more. Of a-
I don't. I'm like just
an
melody,
artist.
bro. I'm just like I don't. Right now, I'm not only rapping. I'm like doing melodic stuff and
Yeah.
I'm
George,
just an
what's the
artist,
next
period.
question?
Yeah.
Yo, so hold up. So
Have you guys heard the podcast before?
all right. So you're a rapper.
I've heard two of them.
So you know what's
you know-
coming, right?
No,
so
I
if you-
have no
No?
idea.
So
No.
you rap.
Yes.
So you want to drop something?
Yeah, lately I've been having tunnel vision. Lately my ambition on a mission. Feeling vicious, just my intuition. They can fuck with me like it's my religion. Million reasons why I'm next in business. Recognition came from repetition. Ain't no hand-me-downs. Had to take some mission just to break a leg into a million pieces and fuck rap friends, that's what Burns said. My bitches got fat ends, all dimes, maybe nines, but no 8 like I'm fasting. I'm devoted, I'm just locked and loaded. If I said it, wrote it till my pockets loaded. And them fake friends with ulterior motives and them fake bitches who remain unnoticed. Fuck them all. Let's go.
Good word. Give it.
That was good. No
Give us a
hesitation.
spitter.
That was good,
Gil-
yo.
I wasn't
Gil was a
expecting you to
spitter.
drop that so fast.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
saying,
Gil's
usually we gotta be
Gil-
like, hey,
Gil
so
is a
you
spitter.
want to
Gil
drop
is a
something?
spitter.
No, I fucked around a little bit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I fucked up a little bit, but we're good.
Yeah. I'm more on like
That's what's up.
songwriting shit. If I would have brought my homie Jeff over here, man, he
Bravo.
would have been
But
one on
see-
one with you.
but
I
Shout
like
out
I-
Jeff Stones.
Yeah. Shout out Jeff, man.
Shout out Burns.
Shout out Manny.
Shout out Burns and
So,
Mayday.
so is Hayes gonna sing now?
Yo, hold on. So Hayes, so this is the thing. So we ask him to rap. He raps.
Okay.
You rap and you do melodies. You gonna do a mix? What you gonna do here?
I could probably do a rap. Let me.
Acapella. Go ahead.
You in control here, bro.
1 a.m, pulling out sticks, nigga better not miss your target. Fuck it, going all in. Got bail money for the set, pussy keep on talking. Run up in your granny's house. Whole clip gon' bring them out. We don't post no guns on IG, those for killing, not for clout. Bottom of the map, gotta get your strap when you in town. Midnight robbing spree, gotta get your pass to lay them down. Run those pockets, I need that chain. Or you on tour, nigga, fuck your gang. Jack boy move, watch where you hang. Since a young nigga been blowing on strain. Ain't no copping, please. Better lose your life or roll your dice. Ain't no switching sides. Send them to a lot or kill the hype. Run a train on your old bitch. And she really love that hype. I was trying to get. I'm giving Struck like straight eye contact.
Yo, I
like,
know, but
we're
why
like going through emotion right now.
We're
We're going through emotion right now. He's like,
I'm here with him. I'm here with him.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, nah, you know, like
that was good.
when it
That
comes
was
to
good. That was good. You boys did it good. That's dope.
That was
That's
all right.
dope.
That
Does
was
everybody hesitate? Is that a thing?
that's on the top. Like, nah,
Yo,
you gotta
I
be
mean,
prepared. You gotta be
most
prepared.
people aren't trying to. They're like, oh, so yeah, I'll go ahead and start now.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, do you rap?
Facts.
They're like, yo,
You
no,
gotta
I
be
don't
on point,
I don't
man. You gotta be on
freestyle. My
point.
shits are pace style.
Nah, you gotta have something. in your
Y'all
back
don't pay
pocket,
me?
man. You got
Nah.
to. I do like a lot of melodic stuff too, you know, but that's more like when I'm in that vibe, chilling. I feel like
Okay.
this is a hip hop kind of show, so
It's
wanted to
hip
bring
hop.
that.
It's hip hop. You know. So tell us where can we find you on social media?
Well, not on my website because I don't have a website.
Or Linktree.
or a link tree, but I said that's the
Camera
breezy.
phone when he
without-
said that.
You can find me on the gram.
But but the website's gonna come up. I do own gillgraff.com. It's just not up yet. But
That is hysterical, yo.
actually
funny
everywhere.
guy.
Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, anywhere that you can stream music at, even YouTube, on everywhere. So as far as where you can find me is Instagram at Gill Graff. That's GILLGRAFF, and Twitter too, Gill Graff. YouTube is Gill Graff TV. Facebook is like Gill Graff. I think that's it. Right? Everything else is just Gill Graff.
You saying me, right? I don't know, nigga. This is your brand, nigga. I'm fucking with you. That's the homie,
It
man.
was a
Shout out
rhetorical.
Gill Graff, man. He doesn't. I feel like he hasn't. Well, from what he was saying, he doesn't get the credit that really he deserves, and he's a real spitter. I fuck with the homie, man.
Right.
Heavy. You know what I'm saying? When we jumped on this record, like it was dope. It was a dope collab.
Thank you.
Follow me, man. Marcolen Hayes, MARCOLEN_HAYES.
All right.
Because motherfuckers don't know how to spell. You know what I'm saying? TGTENT.com. Follow the business page, TGT_ENT. We got Glory Days 40 Nights. That's the clothing line. We about to drop something new.
That's
And,
dope.
just fuck with me, man. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube. The after party just dropped right now. It's crazy right now. You go, I know you like Latinas too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm
I know.
saying.
No, I know. I seen it in his eyes. He was
saying.
like, I don't know if you seen
Like,
the
he's
video
just
yet,
like-
but he gave me a little wink. I'm like, okay, then he knows what I'm talking about. It's a vibe, man. It's a
Don't
vibe.
get him.
I'm with
Don't
it.
get him in trouble though. What you
Nah,
got?
with
nah,
it.
nah, nah, nah.
Hey,
It's, you know, it's all. Yo, it's sex appeal, man. It's sex appeal. These videos, you know, you get creative with it.
Yo, it's 305 Radio, the living spelling bee. When it comes out to social medias and drops. But fellas, Dre,
All right,
you
so
have any other
guys,
questions?
we have a lot of vibes going on. You
Lot of
guys have a lot
vibes.
of projects and a lot of events and things dropping and merch, and you're gonna get websites going and all that. So, what do you
Repping Miami
hope,
from Pinecrest.
aside from getting this website and everything else we got going on, what
Yeah.
do you guys hope to accomplish through your artistry? We talk about longevity and bringing people to 305 Radio, a Miami podcast, to feature people such as yourselves who are not just making one song and then 10 years later nobody knows what happened to them. You guys have been consistent throughout a long period of time, and we know that there's a lot more to come from you guys, and there's a lot more in the future. But like I said, when we talk about longevity, how do you guys want to be remembered, and what do you hope to accomplish through your artistry?
I think for me, like, what I want to accomplish is being able to touch people and uplift people and motivate people. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have that impact on people who, you know, whenever they listen to my music, they feel like they can accomplish anything, you know, follow their dreams or whatever. I'm all about following your, chasing your dreams, you know.
Facts.
That's how I want to be remembered. Yeah, I don't know what else you asked. You asked. That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
I look at Brownie to see her facial expressions because she's like, that's how I know we're doing
I
good or
could
bad
never
on this
hide
interview.
anything, huh?
That's how I know.
It's a
That's how I
podcast,
know.
bro. It's right. It's a podcast. Like,
So I'm so glad this is
Yeah,
audio
yeah.
and not
yeah,
visual.
yeah. We're gonna fuck up. It's okay.
Nah, bro, but yeah, like me myself, man. I just want to be remembered as like a humble type of great businessman and somebody that led their team into not 300. You know what I'm saying? We were on the other side. We were the 10,000. You know what I mean? And just to be remembered as a hustler, man. And my artistry is just, it's evolving and it's growing, and I feel like people are catching on to it with the melodic stuff and the new rapping and stuff and building the team sound around that. So I just want to be well respected, man, in Miami and the world. Really, I want to work with artists, that I haven't worked with before, my dream artists, and longevity status. Like I'm here forever, man. I'm here forever.
That's what's up.
Any advice or shout outs that you guys want to leave our audience with before we wrap this episode
Shout
up?
outs to you guys, man.
Shout out to
you guys. Thank you for having us.
Shit,
You guys
yo.
are amazing.
I love it.
I definitely I think we should link up like outside of work, like maybe go out to
Outside of work.
yeah, because this is work, right? I mean, in a way, like just to go eat or whatever,
Word.
and just kind of link and network.
That
I
would be
feel like
dope.
I need to do more of that. He tells me all the time I need to get out more.
I tell him.
Yeah, I
Word.
would love to do
Word.
that. Shout outs to my girl Alessandra Sierra, who's an amazing actress. Shout out to my kids Mason and Victoria. The whole fam, the whole just the whole clique. You know what I'm saying? Like all the homies.
Man,
B-Wave. Shout out to B-Wave, who's
Shout
a
out
big part of
shout out to the
our
team,
music,
man.
yo.
Yeah, definitely, yo.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Brandon, man. Miami B-Wave. Follow him
B-Wave,
on
I thought you were
Instagram.
going to be here. I got a bottle of Henny.
Yeah, he missed
Yo.
out.
Missed out big time.
Yo, shout out the team, man. Shout out Ak, man. Shout out Zay, Jeff, Danny, Jack, Billy, Jay. It's a gang of us, dog. It's a gang of us. And just shout out my kids, man, and my girl, and just everybody that believes in me as much as I believe in myself and as much as I believe in them.
That's what's up. Jay, you have any advice for anyone?
Oh, we
You
went.
want
We
to hear
went.
my advice
We
tonight.
went completely off. We went completely off.
Let's hear the advice. I want to hear it.
No, I have no advice for
I
anything.
have nothing to say here.
Yo. I can't even jump back to it because we're so
Yo.
far off the fucking left.
I'm
My
saying,
advice is be happy. Be happy no matter what it is you're doing.
amen. All
Stay
right,
consistent.
yo, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you guys
I wish
for
we could've come
entertaining me.
Oh my God, this guy!
Fucking-
I got more to tell you.
so much more.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
Part 2. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Blast.
Dale, peace.